odds of a home price correction just spiked. This is the headline of a recent article in Fortune magazine about where we're at in the housing market. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the key points made in this article and what economists are saying about where we're heading in the housing market as it relates to pricing. Are we in a bubble? Are we headed for a crash or a correction? These are questions that will be answered as I give you the bullet points and what you need to know. And definitely make sure to stay until the end if you want to hear specifically about the Southern California market. What's up, everybody? This is Shira Adato, and here on this channel, I cover what it's like to live, eat, work, play in the Southbay and beach cities of Los Angeles. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button below to stay up to date. It's been a while since I last gave a market update, and with things starting to really shift, I thought it would be a good idea. But before I do, just a quick reminder that because of these videos I make, I get so many texts and calls from people that are making a move here, and I absolutely love offering guidance with these questions you have about moving and relocating to the Los Angeles area. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I've got your back when moving to this area. So let's dive into the market update. First off, I'd like to give a disclaimer that this information I'm bringing you today comes from experienced analysts and economists. Think of it as my Cliff Notes version. These are not my opinions. As a realtor, I can share with you my experiences and what I'm seeing on the ground, but these are not my opinions. And as much as the smart people perform their analysis based on historical data, we always have to remember this is just speculation based on data, but speculation nonetheless. And no one has a crystal ball. It's always been my opinion that if you're looking to buy a house, you're in a strong financial position to do so, and you're planning to be in that home at least 3 to 5 years, trying to time the market is a losing game. I have clients who've been telling me since 2020 that they think the market is going to go down. And now homes that they could have purchased in 2020 at 1.1 million 2 years ago are at least 1.3 million, and they're going to cost them even way more than that 200,000 increase because of the increase in interest rates. The cost to borrow money increased. So not only did waiting cost them on missed out equity, but their payment will be even higher because of the interest rates. Now, some of them were actually priced out of the market altogether as a result of this and now have to continue to rent. Now, again, this is an example of what happened over the last 2 years. And the reason I share it is because there will be people who watch this and think, oh, she's a realtor. Of course, she's going to tell you it's a good time to buy. You have to buy now. But if you say things like that, you don't know me or my ethics or how I conduct my business. So please don't come at me leaving your stupid comments. I'm here to share information. Do with it what you please. People are freaking out about what's happening. And of course, the trauma, what happened in 2008 leaves people pretty hesitant to make a move. I've shared multiple times, we do not have the conditions that we had in 2008 that led to that crash. Lending requirements are much, much stricter. Back then, anyone could get a mortgage. We also have a severe inventory shortage. And we have an abundance of homeowners who have an abundance of equity in their homes, which means that even if they got into trouble paying their mortgage, it's not going to lead to the wave of foreclosures that we saw in 2008 because they can just list their home and easily cash out. Okay, now that we have that little disclaimer out of the way, let's go over the key points I think are important to know about this housing market as detailed in the article in Fortune. So up until April, we had a very heated seller's market. Homes would come on the market and immediately get like a frenzy of offers, sometimes 20, 30 offers, always way over list price, and go under contract within a week at the most. In the past month, interest rates have spiked and talk of a recession has created a shift. Interest rates have gone from sometimes as low as under 3% to now low to mid 5s. We're already seeing the market slow as a result of this. Homes aren't getting as many offers. They're sitting on the market a little bit longer. Now keep in mind this is highly regional. Some areas are still getting multiple offers, especially if they're priced correctly, and this is why it's so important to nail your pricing before you list. However, and here's what's important, what experts are calling this is a deceleration, meaning prices are still going up, but at a more modest rate. Here in Southern California, we're not yet seeing any kind of price correction as of the recording of this video. It's May 2022. Now, here's something interesting and an indication of how quickly things can shift. Fortune reached out to CoreLogic, they are a leading source of housing economic data, to ask for their assessment, and in April, which is just last month, they said there were 17 major markets that had a greater than 40% chance of seeing local home prices decline over the next 12 months. Now we're in May, just a month later, and they're saying that 70 regional housing markets now have a greater than 40% chance of prices dropping over the coming 12 months. So let's go take a look at that map. CoreLogic categorized only 4 markets as having a very high likelihood of a price drop. Those were Bend, Oregon, Prescott, Arizona, Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and Bridgeport, Connecticut. But if you look here in Southern California, we are in the light blue color indicating low odds of seeing price reductions. So while CoreLogic finds the odds of a home price correction are rising, they still believe nationwide home prices will inch higher over the coming year. Between March 2022 and March 2023, CoreLogic predicts U.S. home prices will rise another 5.9%. Again, analysis is done by smart people who understand data and trends. These are not my opinions. But at the end of the day, even analysis is speculation, and none of us can really predict any major world events that could shift these predictions. If you're thinking of making a move and want to discuss your personal situation, you can always reach out to me. All my contact info is below. I'm here to guide you and answer any questions. I have a great video actually about the cost of living in Los Angeles if you want to check that out, and other great videos on this channel. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.